Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for August 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. That is Monday through Thursday. Now this is a general reading. You know, I'm going to be using my Radley Valentine decks. This time though, I'm going to change it up just a little bit. I will be using my Archangel Power Tarot cards for the main reading. And instead of my angel cards coming out, my guardian angels wanted to come out, so we will pull one of those. I will also use my Emily Anderson crystal deck. And in this introduction, I will use my Waite Rider traditional tarot deck. Okay? Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Okay, now I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. Whatever the words come out, they're just going to come out. So we will see what we will see. Anything that is reversed has a little stronger energy. I do talk about higher power. That's who I connect with. That's who I call. Now, that could be, though, your higher power, your guardian angel, your spirit guides, your voice of the universe, your divine, the source, whoever that is for you. Okay, so there's, just what I call is not necessarily what you call. Okay, anyway, I talk about this week that there's been lots of weird stuff going on. So, we have the new moon, which was on the 8th. That was in Leo. Now we have those two full moons in Aquarius. They're bracketing the Leo season. Now the new moon, basically, this new moon, when it is on the 8th, which is the Lion's Gate or the Lion's Portal, gate portal, whatever you want to say about this, this is happening on the 8th also. So all of these things, the two full moons in Aquarius, the new moon that's in Leo falling on the 8th of August, which is that portal's gate, that Lion's Gate, this happens, like the last time this happened was 8 years ago. The prior time this happened was 11, and that's how that works. It's like an 8-11, 8-11 type of cycle. So this is not common. Now, we also have a Friday the 13th in August. That's not common. That happens a minimum of every 6 years. I think the last time, though, this was 11 years ago, so we do have that 1-1 energy. And you have to remember when I was talking about the 8 and and 11 years with the full moon. So we have that 1-1, we have that 8 energy. So there's a lot of different energies going on for Leo season. And that makes things a little bit stronger, a little bit something that we don't necessarily deal with in a common way. Okay, so let's put it that way. Now, also on the 11th of this week, this month, we have Mercury, which is about communication. There's a lot of karma with that. That happens a little bit more. Karma is a little more tangible when it's retro. Okay, but there is karma with Mercury. Mercury is a very fast planet, so things could be happening very, very fast. However, Mercury goes into Virgo, and this is on the 11th. Virgo is an earth sign. Earth signs like to ground things. Earth signs like to make things very clear. Now, I know that because I have people in my life that are Virgos, and they want to be very clear with their communication. So there could be something, during this time that there's just very clear communication happening. Okay, so we have that. Now, of course, we have the other things that I've been talking about. Saturn in Aquarius, reality, seeing the reality versus the illusion. So lots of stuff going on. But remember, Saturn in Aquarius, whether it be retro or going forward, that's going to be happening for at least another, another year and a half. So we're not even in the middle of it. But we're getting there. We're getting there. And of course, Aquarius with Jupiter, which kind of gives a little bit of the comfort during all of this rough times. Now, let me see what we have. I'm going to use my Waite Rider tarot cards because they have been calling to me a little bit more so. And I do feel that they're good for the introduction. And I do feel that they're, it gives kind of an overview of what's going on in possibly the bigger scheme of things. Now, when we do our readings for the signs, we all have to live within the big scheme of things. So let's see what we might have here. 1, 2, and 3. Remember, numbers do have strong meanings. Many times numbers are messages from the universe, from angels. So write them down. Also, too, if any archangel comes to visit, write that name down, too. Okay, let's see what we have. Okay, first card. Okay, here we have this, the Chariot. Now, it was reversed, a little stronger energy. The Chariot is a number 7. 7, I feel, is a divine number. I always liken it to the divine umbrella, the divine protection. Now, the Chariot also, to me, is kind of hands up, hands off. Things are going to happen whether you want them to happen or not. You don't necessarily have the control, but there is a divine force controlling the way things are. Now, Chariot is also about fast moving. So there could be the energies, and we know that the energies are very strong. They are very fast. They are very, very intense. So the Chariot brings a lot of things. Now, the Chariot, too, in a personal reading could bring about a promotion, career change. But again, I always feel very quick energy, quick movement. Something could be changing, or something could be in the process of changing, and it's almost a little overwhelming. And the best thing to do is hands off and leave it to your higher power. Your next card is the Queen of Wands. Now, Queen's underlying energy is water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's very fluid, it's very emotional. But Wands energy, Rod's energy, this is fire energy, and that is your Leo, Sagittarius, and your Aries. Now, queens stand in their power. The Queen of Wands knows who she is. Now, it doesn't matter if you are a male or female. We all have some Queen of Wands in us. But the Queen of Wands knows who and what she is. She knows what is owed to her. She knows the allegiance that should be there. She looks, she does have the compassion of the water, have that emotional, I do know, I love you, I understand. But the Wands is also very passionate. She will take this and she will bring it, whatever she feels it needs to be done to the right, to the right of, meaning righteousness. She's going to promote that. She is going to go after that. She is going to rule in that favor. But there is a lot of emotions with the Queen of Wands. There is a lot of passion with the Queen of Wands. But never doubt, the Queen of Wands knows who she is. Okay, let's go on. The Knight of Pentacles. Now, the Knights, and I'm going to stop this for a moment. Sorry about that. I had to cough. The Knight of Pentacles, very straightforward, very much going after what I need to go after, very much, do not stop me. Pentacles in itself is our earth energy. And again, that is our Virgo. And I think that that's interesting that we have Mercury going into Virgo, on the 11th. So that's our Virgo, our Capricorn. It is also our Taurus. Again, earth energy, home, money, house, how we create our money, how we create our career, what are we going after. Knights are very directional. You point them in the way to go. The universe points them in the way to go. Things happen, you go there. Now, Knights underlying energy, because all the quartz cards, they're not just what, Wands is just not fire. Pentacles is just not, earth when we're talking about quartz cards. The underlying energy for the Knight is fire. Now, we talked about that. So there is a passion. There is a, I am moving towards this. I am seeing what I want. I am going towards this. So again, there is a passion in this. But the Knight of Pentacles is like, oh, we've got some work to do. And oh my gosh, we got to start working on this. There has to be some, so whatever this changes, whatever this is, I know how it's supposed to be. I know what life is supposed to be like. I know what is owed to me. I know what is, what this connection is. It's not really a selfish energy, so don't think of it as, yes, this is what's owed to me. No. It's just, I know what is needed. I know what is owed, okay? And the Knight of Pentacles is very much, we're going after this. We're doing this. This is not, nothing is stopping us anymore. Okay? So we will see how that all connects with this week. But we do have, and I did tell you about Friday the 13th coming up, didn't I? If I didn't, Friday the 13th in August, okay, now that's in itself is weird. It is strange. And Friday the 13th, yeah, I think I did, in August, comes every 6+ years. The last time it happened, I think that it was, did I say 2010? So that would have been 11 years. So again, we have that 11-year anniversary. So we have a lot of 1-1s. We have a lot of 8s. Let us see where we're going for this week. And let's begin our readings. Hello, my Scorpios. How are you? I have been meeting so many wonderful Scorpios this past week, and I love you all. So let's see what we have here for my Scorpios. Remember to, okay, August 11th, we also have the closing of the Lion's Gate portal. So there's that 8 and 11 energy again, too, for this week. I forgot to mention that. And always, always, always remember to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell. You keep me going, my Scorpios. Let's see what we have here. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. 3 cards. Middle one is reversed. Yeah, really strong. I mean, people have been feeling all the energies, all of this stuff with this Lion's Gate going through between the brackets of the full moons, things happening in the spiritual or in the universal world, the supernatural. First card here is the 5 of Ariel. So 5 has some change energy to it. Positive, negative. Ariel has your work, job, career. It has a lot of money energy here. So this could be one of those weeks that you're just a little bit worried about your money. You're a little bit worried about your bills. You might have to revisit how are you going to be paying some of these bills? What is the thing, taking from Peter to pay Paul. So this is going to be kind of a money type of atmosphere for you. Now remember, with all of these energies around you, that's going to probably heighten some of those feelings. So take some breaths and really look at the situation and see where it is, what it is, where your money is. Now, you may have to go on a budget. I know I don't like budgets either. You may have to look at things and just kind of say, no, I can do without this. I can do without that. I do feel, my Scorpios, that you do have more money than you actually think. It's just that, maybe you haven't been a good, is this harsh? A good money steward lately, because there's been so many things that, that you've been needing, wanting, things like that. So now it's just a matter, all it is just a matter of revisiting what your intake is and what your output is, and it will come all together. Now, Ariel is, did I say this? It is our Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and like I said, job, money, work, your career, however, something very, very tangible. Okay, now, and also too, this will tell you, reach out to your higher power. Believe me, my Scorpios, I have had money miracles happen to me throughout my life. And it's also, don't stress on it. Don't stress on it. I'm not saying that you forget it, but don't stress on it. You needn't go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. Now, remember what I talk about self-fulfilling prophecies. That is when you are prophesying over yourself. That is when you're saying, oh, this can't happen. I don't know what, this is all bad, bad, bad. No, this is where, again, this is actually one of those times that actually helps to strengthen your spiritual connection. Because like I said, I have had more money miracles happen. It's kind of like, wow, I didn't even see how that could happen. But there is, connecting higher power, whoever that is for you, and just having faith and belief. Okay, let's go on with this, reversed. The Queen of Raphael. So Raphael is your energy. The Queen is your energy. Raphael is also Pisces and Scorpio and Cancer, if I can get that out. Energy, fluid, emotional. The Queen of Raphael is very committed, very, very loving. A little bit on the micromanaging side, so you want to make sure that you watch out for that part. okay, can be a little bit too consumed with, it can be a little bit too consumed with taking care of what you need to take care of. But the queens are, the queens stand in their power. The queens do have this, is very regal, is very commanding in many, many ways. But there is this emotional commitment. There is also possibly a new, the queens are possibly ready to reach out and find their king, to reach out and find their partner. And queens, when I say this, it doesn't matter male, female. We all have feminine and masculine energies. I mean, it's built into our cells, our DNA. So it's just a matter of finding, the queen is kind of looking for that partnership, is looking to work also with someone else. Could be, again, remember, relationships, work, job, career, personal, intimate, interpersonal, family, or home. So the Queen of Raphael is kind, understanding, giving, and psychic. And for the most part, definitely all of these. You just have to watch out for obsessing a little bit too much. Follow your heart. A love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. And I do feel there's this sense of, there's the sense of wanting a, kind of an emotional security here. There's a sense of kind of wanting to feel that home energy around you, because that is when, my Scorpios, when you feel emotionally secure, when you feel loved, that is when you really are outstanding. And of course, many people, you'd say, that happens to many, but this week is a good week for you to capture that. Now, it could also be you loving you. And people are like, well, doesn't everybody love themselves? Really, no. Not everybody does. They hold themselves to too high of a standard. When I talk about micromanaging, you could be holding yourself to too high of a standard. You need to kind of say, you know what? It's okay. It's okay to be me. I was made perfect. And even though I make mistakes, I learn from them. Okay? Okay, because, this has a lot more to it, my Scorpios. So, okay, let's just go on. Next card, the Queen of Gabriel. So again, we talked about the queens. Gabriel is your fire energy. It is passionate, burning. It is determined energy. It is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. So, so it's all big. It's big energy. The queen, this might have a little bit of, oh, I'm so committed. I love you so much. But this one is like, we're going to go out there. We're getting out there, and we are going to spread our wings. We are going to show our stuff. We are going to be what we are meant to be. So this is big. The only thing that is here is that there's a little bit of worry about your money situation, but this is one of those times that you can actually develop in your emotional, spiritual, and in your development. You can develop in your life, okay? Your path, your quest. This is where you can go after so many things, my Scorpio, that there's a sense of positivity with this. So, don't let this be what holds you back. Now, granted, I'm not telling you that if you don't have 2 cents, I'm not telling you to book that, I don't know, world tour or anything like that. Don't borrow against something that's not here. So, kind of use good money sense, but at the same time, this is kind of one of those signs that says it's a good time for you to generate. It's a good time for you to blossom. It's a good time for you to just be who you were meant to be. Okay. This is passionate, charming, brilliant, independent. You can do anything right now. Go after what you want. The ability to attract helpful people. And remember, this said, you do not have to go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Now, my angel cards kind of, when I went to reach for them, it was very, no, I'm taking a nap, not today. And my guardian angel cards were like, me, choose me. So let's see what the guardian angel cards have for my Scorpios today. Here we go. Oh, okay, we'll take you since you're jumping. 3 of Thought. 3 of Thought. Now, So here we have a 5 and a 3. We don't have a lot of different numbers here, but threes, fives change. Threes has creativity, power, power of 3, the Trinity, strong, manifesting type of energy. Thought is our air energy. It is our Libra, Aquarius. It's also our Gemini energy. Thought process is making some plans, thinking things through. Now, 3 of thought, loving energy surrounds you to heal and comfort you. So you've got a lot of angel energy here and asking people for help energy around this too. And not necessarily, help in where you feel, it does not necessarily feel comfortable to you, my Scorpios, to reach out to other people. But, the Queen of Raphael has that emotional component that makes your connection that much stronger with these other people. So don't be afraid to reach out. Okay, to heal and comfort you. The sadness you feel will fade away in time, and then you'll be able to see clearly how important the situation has been for your spiritual growth. Take the time you need to forgive yourself and others so that you can embrace the future with joy. And remember, I was talking about, coming to that place where you love yourself. And that's not being selfish. That's not, because you cannot love others if you do not love yourself first. And it doesn't mean you're being a narcissist. It doesn't mean that you're putting, what you want is what you want. That's not love. That's not love. Love is pure. Love is also very forgiving. Okay, let's see what crystal or energy we have for my Scorpio. So this is going to be a deep week for you. This is going to be intense, but again, these energies are always intense, and my Scorpios, you are always intense. So you feel things very, very deeply. Okay, let's see. Amber. Oh, I like amber. I have amber. Harmony, home protection, calm. It also attracts love. I think that would be a good one for you to carry. I don't think it's not like malachite. Malachite is like off the charts. Anyway, my Scorpios, remember, like, share, subscribe, click on the bell. Keep me going. Comment. Let me know how this is for you. Know that I'm praying for you, and that, as always, know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.